seat yourself properly. And that's the wrong way to do it! Oh, the sun is already rising. I have officially been up all night. I'm gonna try and get some sleep before my panel at 11. I have to take the stage finals today too, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, I swear this is the most chill morning I have had for this convention. I actually managed to nuke food in that microwave back there. I'm still in my pajamas, and I have a panel in a half hour, but that's okay, because all I have to do is contacts, makeup, clothes, instead of cosplay, hair, makeup, clip in this, attach that, do this, do that, and everything. So this should be a little bit easier. I am going to So You Think You Can Voice Act, run by Caitlin Glass, and that should be really fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get any footage of it, just because the last one she didn't want people taping. It may be a little bit different this time just because of content, but I'll see what I can do there. Okay, I wrecked my chill morning by running out of time, and now I'm running late for my panel. I think it's 11 o'clock already, so I need to get down there. So I should be good with this stuff. I have my camera and my battery, and everything is charged. If I forget something, I can come back up after the panel. Do not want to forget my key. Totally forgot to run a brush through my hair, but I think it looks okay. Should be okay. Alright, I'm in line for the panel. We may not get in because fire codes, and there are people lined up all the way back there, so oh, we're moving. This is good. I'm in.
Okay, so how about, okay, yes, you.
So are there any kind of weird tax quirks that come into play being an actor, especially like hopping between like Texas and California and all of that?
So we're getting up to like serious grown-up things. Talk about taxes. No, that's a great question.
Well, actually, I work for the CRA, so tax is kind of like my day job.
Sure. So when you're an actor, you're self-employed. So that's another thing. If you've gone from typical jobs where the government takes the taxes out of your paycheck, as an actor, that most of the time does not happen. You're just given a wad of money, and you need to set aside a certain percentage. What that percentage is, you just got to figure it out. Because then you have to pay your taxes quarterly, or else the government goes, shame on you, all kinds of things. For me, I'm lucky that most of my acting is through Funimation, and because I'm an employee there, my acting is treated as like a monthly bonus, so my taxes are at least taken out from my Funimation voice acting. But if I go to LA and I do a video game, that's all up to me. But I think that because I don't live in the state of California, I have never, in the time that I've been working there, received state taxes. In the States, we pay federal taxes to the US, and then depending on the state you live in, you may or may not pay taxes to that state. Texas does not have state taxes, yes. California does. Right? But because I don't live there, thus far I've never had to pay anything for the work that I've done on games to the state of California. I did, however, have to do that when I did Pokemon, which is recorded in New York. And all I did was one movie, and so the state of New York got like, $60 from me or something, and I'm like, hey, give me that. That's like my baggage fees. Fly to New York and home. So we come into the lobby and pick up a book of what we call sides, S-I-D-E-S, and they are little bits of info. Hi, this is so cool, but it's like backwards. It's very confusing. Okay, they look like this, but a book full of them. And these would be all the characters that the director wants to hear that day. And in the book will also be a description of the show, and then maybe some notes from the director. I'd show you those, but the last time I did this panel, some people took them and didn't return them. I opened my folder and went, where are my show descriptions? But it's really not a lot. So it is up to the actor, once you find out you have an audition, to do a little bit of research on the show. Nowadays, that means you could probably see it because everything is streaming legally. Hooray! Right? So take a look at an episode, even if it's in Japanese, but it would be in Japanese, with some subtitles. So you get in, and in the notes from the director, it'll tell you how many characters they would like to hear. Usually it's 3. Sometimes only 2, depends. Maybe they've got a lot of people to see and not a lot of time. So you flip through the book, pick the characters that are best suited to you, or that speak to you that day, and prepare them. Like I mentioned, you don't get to take these sides home. You don't see them until you are auditioning, because you don't get to rehearse it when you have the job. It wouldn't be a fair representation of you as an actor in my booth. If I sent you the sides and you had days and days to work on it, and even then you come in and perform them for me live, you've practiced them so much, you have it practically memorized. I'm like, wow, this guy's really good. But then I hire you, first day of work, and you can't keep up with the pace of see this line for the first time, say it 10 seconds later. What I always do is pick the one that I know I'm great at, and then maybe another one that I really want, because they may not be the same. And then I leave the third one up to the discretion of the director. Like, I'll walk in, I'll do my 2, and then I'll say, what haven't you heard a lot of? Because chances are people come in and everybody wants to read for the lead because everybody wants to pay their rent. And I'm like, okay, well, plus I've been doing this for 13 or 14 years. They know most of the time, at least at Funimation, that I can sound like the princess, that I can sound like the crazy person, that I can sound like, So I want to know what haven't they had a lot of people reading for. And I'll read for that. Maybe I'm not even good for it, but 2 people have read for it out of hundreds. So the odds are better that I may get that role, Usually the director is the one that knows everything about the show, and the actors, sorry actors, you don't know anything. You show up and you know how to act, that's your job. And I'm there to tell you what's going on, right? So if you've taken the lines home, if you're a good actor, because all actors do this, you want to practice. You want to get to know it. You have fun acting out the stuff. But when you do that, those decisions that you're making kind of start to imprint on you, and you connect with those. And so it will be harder for a director to get you to not do that thing that you've decided is right, but honestly, you don't really know. And even if you do know, you have to do what the director says. So that's another reason why we don't practice. And another reason is that those lines may change. Sometimes the show isn't ready to be recorded, but what we put in the audition sides is just kind of an adaptation, a loose adaptation, or direct translation even. So don't get married to those words. You could come in and the animation has changed and we need to put a pause in the middle of that sentence, or this one is 4 syllables too long now. So that's why don't practice, no rehearsal. So I don't like to know what's going on as an actor. I like to be surprised in the booth. But that's just me. I don't think it's necessarily a detriment to watch it before you come in, as long as you are open to whatever the director wants. You wouldn't want to be like this major fanboy or fangirl because you've been cast in your favorite show and you've seen it and you've watched the episode you're about to record like 20 times before you come in. And let's be honest, the director has to make all the decisions, but probably hasn't seen it 20 times. And you're going to want to tell them what to do, and that is bad. You won't get hired anymore.
Oh no.
I work a lot in this broadcast medium format now, where we do about an episode a week to stream on Funimation online. And if it's actors that I know and trust, like Eric Vale or Bryce, I trust them, and I know that they are completely malleable in the booth. They'll do whatever I need from them. And it might help the session move along a little bit more quickly if they do know it. So if they have the time, I'll say, go ahead and watch the episode if you want and have the time. That's totally fine. And so that is cool. Because with broadcast dubs, it takes about 20 to 25 hours per week to just record one episode. And then I need the time to review it, and then it gets mixed, and then I have to review it again. So there's another maybe 10 hours to do other work plus those things. So if Eric is supposed to record for 4 hours, but we can work fast and get it done in 2.5, that's some free time for me to get some other work done. So sometimes it helps. It's a really long answer.
Okay, that was Caitlin Glass with So You Think You Can Voice Act. It was mostly a Q&A for like pro voice acting type things. So that was kind of cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna head back up to my room because I forgot a couple of things. Like my business cards, for instance. I should be carrying those everywhere I go. But I do not have them on me right now, so those are kind of important, especially for Take the Stage. And it actually starts at 1:30, but I have to be there at 1 to check in. I don't get to do much other than take the stage today, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I get to perform, so that's really cool. So, see you soon. Caitlin's panel totally made me realize that I need to get into a lot more voice acting. I keep wanting to do it, but at the same time, I never really find the time to audition, which there's a lot of stuff online that I could audition for that I just don't, because face it, naps are tempting, and I have a lot of work with the music channel as well. Maybe when things start to even out in my schedule, I'll start doing some more, because I used to do things all the time like years ago when I started doing amateur work, but I haven't really done much since, so.
We'll guide away the key to our hearts. The sun sets on each day as we drift into our dreams, and deep within slumber, sweet embrace.
Okay, it is almost 12:30, and in half an hour I need to be in building 6 for check-in. I should probably warm up a little bit. I have touched up my makeup, lipstick, ran a brush through my hair since I forgot to do that this morning. But yeah, I guess I should warm up a bit before I go to take the stage. That way my performance can be the best it can be, and my voice isn't gonna be like, ah! Okay, I think I'm ready to go. For once, I will be early for something. Yay!
We're terrace friends.
This is me attempting to pay for water with a 20 if I can get it to go in. Because I left my credit card back at the room, so I can't just tap. Is it gonna take it? No. No. Okay, maybe I'll just go to building 6 and see if I can buy a water there. Okay, so I think I figured out why Take the Stage is in a different building and room this year. They have the orchestra going on over in building 8. So last year what happened is we ended up getting rushed and missing sound check completely, simply because orchestra needed time in the room, we didn't get the time we needed in the room, and Take the Stage ran late. This year I'm thinking they moved it to avoid that whole conflict, so it really makes sense. Convenience store is probably going to be the fastest. In, out, and to Take the Stage. Hydration! Yay!
So let's go to the next contestant. Her name is Tara. Please come up.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Hi, my name is Tara St. Michael. I'm going to be singing Orange from Your Lie in April.
And these are actually my own lyrics. I wrote the English lyrics for this. Instrumentals by a guy named Harrison, and the guitar solo at the end is by Jay Parecki. Thank you. Again, wrong song.
just take the stage. I'm back at my room now. Unfortunately, I didn't win anything at Take the Stage, but I had a lot of fun and it was such a great experience. I feel like I improved between the preliminaries and now, and I had a lot more fun on stage, a lot more energy from you guys out there in the crowd. It was just an amazing experience. Congratulations to the people who did win, though. There were a couple of winners. I don't remember any names or anything, but congrats to you guys. Everyone did so great. I am not going to be going to the closing ceremonies. I originally was going to, but food's more important because hunger. So right now I'm just waiting on people to grab food. Apparently Jesse's been waiting since lunch for something to eat. And everybody's hungry. So at least everybody that I've talked to so far about food is hungry. So I will see you at dinner, where I'll probably vlog something again, because food vlogs, who doesn't love that? Entire basis of Instagram right there. So catch up with you guys soon. Please seat yourself properly. And that's the wrong way to do it! So we are at the bar for food. Caramel chocolate dessert poutine. Donut fries. Oh my god. That sounds amazing.
And peanut butter cheesecake.
Yeah, peanut butter cheesecake too. I think I am gonna get the 8-inch veg out. Okay, this is just super trippy. My phone is almost dead due to Pokemon, so I will catch up with you guys when I get back to my room. Back at the room, and as you may have seen from that time lapse, I'm almost done packing. I got a suitcase over there. Just needs a few more things, and then I just have to clear off my desk and stuff. Both laptops I'm probably going to have in the car with me just so I can do some editing on tomorrow's work on the way back to Regina. So there's still some stuff in the bathroom which I'll need for tomorrow, so I'm not going to pack that quite yet. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is go have a shower before bed and then edit this vlog. Then just finish up packing in the morning. Alright. I'm super excited for the water park, West Edmonton Mall. I'm also going to be hitting some of the Pokemon stuff there for episode 2 of Pokemon Go! My Let's Play. It'll be kind of choppy, but honestly, Pokemon's kind of better that way anyway, because most of the time spent on the game is walking and waiting. So, a little bit more of the interesting highlights of the adventure is probably more of what you're going to want to see, like what Pokemon I caught, what I got at Pokestops, if I managed to win or lose against gyms, some of the gameplay too, so. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will do some fun stuff.